Hey everybody, it's Deb. How are you doing? Welcome to my channel, Free Spirit Intention. And today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a reading on the full moon, which is coming up on May 12th, and it's going to be in Scorpio. So the full moon's going to be in Scorpio. It's also called the flowered moon. The reason why is because in May, April showers bring May flowers, so it's the blooming of the flowers in the northern hemisphere. So let's get started, okay? This won't be a very long one, but it will be interesting, okay? So full moon, May 12th. It's called the flowered full moon. It's going to be in Scorpio. Every full moon, I'm going to put my glasses on because I'm still getting a glare, somewhat of a glare, but I'm going to put my glasses on because I wrote in pink pen, pink pen, and I don't know why I did that. It's really hard to read. Okay, so here we go. Full moon in Scorpio. Every full moon is the opportunity to see the truth. Okay, to see what's hidden, to see whatever we couldn't see before. It's lots of light, okay? Opportunities to let go, release what no longer is working or serves you, to cleanse deep emotions. This is what full moon energy is all about, okay? Scorpio, the water sign, is connected with deep emotions and connects with emotions with we haven't processed or to the surface. They're things that are hidden from us, secrets, okay? Yes, because the Scorpio moon, well, Scorpio sun, um, they only, a little bit about them, they'll tell you the story, but they'll leave the parts out that maybe is it too nice or whatever that they don't want you to know. Oh, they tell you what they only tell you what they want you to know, okay? So anyways, the Scorpio it's going to be in Scorpio, so it's a Scorpio moon. I'm actually Scorpio moon, Aries sun, Scorpio moon. Okay, it's connected. It connects with deep emotions, and it connects with emotions we haven't processed, things that are hidden from us, secrets. Okay, the full moon in Scorpio can reveal lots of secrets, opportunities to cleanse karma, because Scorpio connects with karma. Yeah. Okay. This is a special full moon. We have the moon doing an opposition with the sun is in Taurus, okay? And moon in Scorpio. Next to the sun, Uranus is in Taurus also. Close degrees with the sun. This is a conjunction, okay? Uranus is the planet of sudden changes, also of awakening. Sun connects to vitality energies, what makes us happy. What it's saying is it's going to go in depth with what makes us happy. It's this energy. It's going to like not imprison us, but we're going to yearn for we're going to yearn, we're going to look for what it is that what's going to make us happy. Are we going to feel inside to make us happy, to make us feel secure? Okay. Talks about cleaning, releasing old structures, security, structure with traditional values, belief, and material world. This comes in opposition with the full moon in Scorpio, which is helping us release karma, karmic patterns, also process deep emotion, ancestral. That is it's funny, not funny, but it's remarkable how many people have all these ancestral bondage to them. Taurus connects with Uranus. Wait a minute, I lost my place here. Taurus connects with ancestral, our roots. This opposition with Uranus talks about changes. We have to change something to move on. This full moon brings awakening to truth. Also, the moon does a triad with Saturn. Saturn is the main karmic planet. So I want to read over this because Taurus is making a big deal because in May the zodiac sign is Taurus for the month of May. Okay, so Taurus is an earthy, grounded sign, and it stands for security, structure with traditional values, beliefs, and material world. This comes in opposition with the full moon in Scorpio, which is helping us release karmic patterns and also process deep emotions, ancestral. Taurus connects with with our ancestors, okay? Our roots. This opposition with Uranus talks about changes. We have to change something to move on. This full moon brings awakening to truth. Also, the moon is doing a triad with Saturn, and Saturn is a main karmic planet. Connects karmic cycles, karmic lessons, is the marks, and it also marks the cycles of maturity. Saturn is called the great teacher. Okay. Pluto is going to go on retrograde on May 4th. Full moon, a period of accumulation, accomplishments, fullness, gratitude, and emotion. Release the Scorpio moon, primal emotions that are buried very deep. So, what it's telling you, or what I'm telling you, because these are my notes, um, this full moon is going to be a period of accomplishment. Accomplishment of what? Well, you're going to feel fullness, gratitude, emotions that you need to release. The Scorpio moons, primal emotions that are buried very deep. So these emotions are going to be coming up. It's like everything. You got to do the work, people. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like to end up being totally enlightened, totally finding your purpose in everything. You need to dig deep. You need to. Did you see my thing just slipped off? You need to, for one thing, you need to live your life with gratitude. Gratitude changes your whole emotions because nothing negative can get into your heart if you feel gratitude. If you truly feel gratitude, it totally changes an attitude. You know what I mean? So, Scorpio moon, primal emotions that are buried very deep. So, deep rooted, emotional, karmic. It's, to bring it up to the surface. When you bring it up, acknowledge it and let it go. Retrograding Pluto is in Aquarius, hasn't been since the late 1700s. So that's pretty interesting. Excuse me, Mars, Scorpio's ruler and Aries ruler over in Leo, puts the biggest thing is Scorpio's moon is opposite of Taurus sun. Uranus trine Pisces, North Node, and Saturn in conjuncturing with Gemini, Jupiter, and Aries Chiron. So as you can, when I read that, you can tell that there is so much that is going on up there. So let me reread it over because it's like that's a lot of trine and conjuncturing and retrograding. Pluto is in Aquarius. Hasn't been since the late 1700s. Mars, Scorpio's ruler, and Aries ruler. Oh, and Aries ruler over in Leo. But the biggest thing is Scorpio's moon opposite Taurus sun. Okay, so Scorpio moon. It's in on the zodiac wheel. It's on the opposite of Taurus sun. Um, that is what's bringing up all the emotional stuff. Uranus trine Pisces, North Node, and Saturn in conjuncting with Gemini, Jupiter, and Aries Chiron. So you may feel changes to develop your individuality. This is unearthing primal intense feelings. It means that you might just wake up and say, hey, you know what? That isn't truly my purpose. That's not really what I want to put out there. I really want to change my way, of really going about what I want to put out there. Or, so you may wake up and your feelings be changed totally. Oh, I don't want to take these classes anymore, or I don't want to go down this road anymore. Or I just want to do this. Totally flip flop. Um, don't freak out about it. The full moon in Scorpio is the most intense destructive events, putting pressure on relationships, commitments, and self. So it sounds like that it sounds like we're going to be a little bit testy with our relationships or with our partners or our commitments and with ourselves. Things that have piled up is a major turning point, forces us to decide where the true loyalty, where the true loyalty lies. It's time to let go of certain people and agendas. The harsh square between Mercury and Pluto is triggering conflicts with money, and political opinions are hard to resolve. So, sounds like we're going to have money problems or basically money problems and political opinions. People are going to be arguing over what's going on politically, and there's not going to be it's going to be hard to resolve. Okay, so it sounds like I'll just use for example, Trump says this, and they say, and then the Democrats say that, and it ends up they're both full of crap. But anyways, so be aware. This is with the Scorpio moon, you're going to have arguments. Also, you may just find out some secrets that you needed to know, but you really don't want to know. Okay, because this moon, and with all the triad and conjuncturing and all that stuff, it's making it's making the Scorpio moon very emotional, very tense. The energy will be emotional, sensitive. Take responsibility what you have to control over. No, that didn't even make any sense. Take responsibility in the things that you need to be responsible about. Okay. So be responsible of your actions, um, what you need to do, your appointments, and everything. It's telling you the energy will be emotional, sensitive. Take responsibility. Take responsibility in the things that you can control. Okay? Be mindful who brings chaos and who brings positive influences to your life. Big time. Regardless if it's somebody like, let's say it's your sister, okay? And you're really close to your sister. But if she is just bringing turmoil, then you need to step back, take a little breather from her. I was just using that for an example. I'm not saying anybody's sister is giving them a hard time, but it's telling you, and it's being aware. Be mindful who is bringing chaos to your life and who is bringing positive reinforcement, compassion, understanding, and everything else. You sure don't want to hang out with somebody that's always griping at you and telling you what you're doing wrong. Okay. And that's all about how they're bringing positive reinforcement to the goals that you're trying to put out there. Okay. Celebrate effort, reclaim balance, makes adjustments so you can build on your goals. Step into the new improved self. So it is digging a little deep. It is with that Scorpio. It's the Scorpio moon. It's going to be very emotional. Um, and it's going to be very, how do we say it? Testy. We'll say testy. The Scorpio moon is, if let's say Scorpio moon is going to back down from an argument. If the partner is going to argue, Scorpio moon is going to definitely probably give them something good to argue about. All right, because they're just not going to back down, and there's just um they at times they have a chip on their shoulders. Okay, so I realize that this hasn't been very long, but it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that is going on in the night sky now. We have we are supposed to be getting the meteor showers from April 27th to May, I think it is, or April 27th, is it? To May 20th, I think. And what it's about is, it is the, how do you pronounce it? The, where's my paper? Anyways, we're supposed to have all these meteor showers, and you're supposed to be looking to the east southeast. And, I've been out, and I haven't seen one stinking meteor. Now I know in South America, is the prime spot to um be able to see all the meteor showers. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, a lot of them, but I don't know about you people, but I haven't been able to see one falling star. Shit, I just like to see one falling star, you know, to just be able to see. But they say look to the southeast, to the east, or to the east. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for that name of that the meteor shower, because it's from Halley's Comet. It's the debris from Halley's Comet. And I thought that was really interesting. So I was doing some, I thought it was so cool. I mean, this is the debris from Halley's Comet. And it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just the thought, it was debris, and it comes every year, or not every year. What am I saying? Every year. But yeah, April 20th to May 27th eastern southeastern constellation. It will be in the constellation of Aquarius, if that helps anybody. It's debris from the Hades comet. Okay, it's the Eta Aquarid meteor shower. It comes from the Halley's Comet, the debris from a Halley's Comet. It's your gateway to cosmic connections. In Vedic astrology, symbolizing cleansing. And I'm going to read a little bit about this, the meteor shower, because I find it very interesting, and I think you will too, because you can also manifest, put your intention out. But let me continue. In Vedic astrology, symbolizing cleansing of karmic and cosmic communications. Shooting stars are messages, this is what they believe. Shooting stars are messages of change or divine signals. Nighttime meditation during these showers can activate third eye, crown chakra, and it says to chant and I will have to pronounce. I will have to spell this because I have no idea how to pronounce it. KYOTYRGAMAYE. 100 stars. And we're talking about breath work and silent intention setting during these meteor visibility. So they're saying to meditate, breath work, under the why the meteor showers. They're saying during the meteor showers, if you meditate and set an intention, it will be carried through, the cosmos. You know what I mean? I mean, let the falling stars carry your intention. It's not actually stars, it's the debris, the Aquarid meteor showers. And it's okay. The last time that Halley's Comet came around was 1986. Okay, Halley's seen every 76 years. Some believe are messages from your ancestors. So it's a lot of different. But I just thought I would read a little bit on there because I thought it was pretty cool. Halley's Comet has been in the orbit for at least 16,000 years. It passed by Earth every 76 years. Supposed to return in 2061. One thing about comets, they come back around. They used to think that, they just disintegrated and, but they do orbit. Superstition surrounds Halley's Comet. In 1066, Halley's Comet, when appeared in the sky, they thought it looked like a flaming sword. So traditionally, symbol of war and death. So that's pretty interesting. Took as a message from God, his wrath would soon strike the people. In 87 BC, this rabbi, a Jew living in Spain, that's how they described it, wrote, God takes two stars, throws them to earth to start a massive flood. This is some of the things that they thought was going on, what the comets meant. Ancient North, ancient Mongolia comets were called daughters of the devil. Daughters of the devil, warning of destructive storms. They were believed they were responsible for destructive storms, earthquakes, disease, and red rain in Switzerland. Was accused of giving birth to a two-mouthed animal. But when I was reading all this stuff through my notes, of course, they didn't give you a picture. Roman spring of 44 BC had appeared for the assassination of Julius Caesar. It appeared during Caesar's funeral, so that was pretty weird. The Chinese astronomer of the Han dynasty or Han dynasty. This comet in 12 BC, the appearance of a three-headed comet meant threat to the country. Four-headed comet means a major epidemic. Halley's Comet took a few years before the birth of Christ. In 12 BC, they thought to be the Star of Jerusalem. 1066 omen the same year, English Harold II died in the Battle of Hastings. In this tapestry of the Battle of Hastings, the Halley's Comet's in there. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Genghis Khan turned his conquest to Europe in 1222. In 1666, cited again massive plague and fire in Britain. Edmund Halley, three appearances of the comets from 1531 to 1682. Development occurred with Newton about the law of motion. See, I guess they knew each other or whatever. The comet 1531, 1607, 1682. Halley determined it was the same comet. He reported his findings in 1696. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. So if you notice that 76 years each of those days. Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought this was weird. The word comet comes from "momenta," Greek word meaning to wear long hair. A comet is and I didn't know this, icy tiny body in our solar system. Okay. So, anyways, that was a little bit about the Aquarid. That is definitely that is a debris from Halley's Comet. Okay. So, guys, I hope this the full moon in Scorpio gives you a little input about just exactly what you might just want to watch out for. It might be, yeah, it's telling you to let people, places, and things go by, but then most of the time it it has been saying that for at least last 6 months. So I would say be careful. Be careful with discussions, discussions about politics. You might have emotions that have been hidden for a long time that all of a sudden something triggers and they come up. So be careful about that. And I hope this gives you a little bit of input, an insight of just exactly what this full moon in Scorpio is really going to be like. Um, it's like I said, Scorpio moons are kind of a little bit testy. They're kind of like a little, I can say that because I am a Scorpio moon. They're very they can be very emotional. And like it says, there could be a lot of secrets that you are all of a sudden is up in your life that you didn't even realize that where did they come from? You know what I mean? So watch your emotional stability, watch your partnerships, and try to stay away from arguments because if there's a way to argue, it's going to happen. Okay. So I appreciate your time. Let's be with you. Until the next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.